Tap in, y'all. What's poppin'? What's good, people? What's good, y'all? Talk some shit with y'all today. Let's talk about Charleston White, y'all. Let's talk about Charleston White, people. This is my little confessional room right here. This is the confessional room. I want to talk about Charleston White in the confessional room. We have cuz tune in. What y'all think about Charleston White, people, man? What happened? And before we start, I got a little blunt right now, y'all. This is a little blunt. Y'all don't judge me on this little blunt. I ran out of weed and shit. Just enough to roll me a little blunt. So don't judge me and shit, y'all. I got this little blunt. It's a little small but mighty motherfucker. What's that, Doug? Yeah, y'all don't judge me. If y'all do, y'all so concerned. I need to be good viewers like Matt. Shout out to Matt. Matt sent me edibles. Shout out to Matt. It'd be better viewers like Matt, y'all. For real. But anyway, what y'all think about this Charleston White shit, about him, the shit that happened and shit, you know what I'm saying? I say play stupid games, win stupid prizes. What's happening, Doug? Yeah, I say play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I say it's the energy you put out here. You know what I'm saying? Other people go have their thoughts and what they think about it. People might have a different opinion of what I got on it, you know what I'm saying? But I just say you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. You know what I'm saying? It's the energy he put out there to me. For real, you can't troll people. You can't troll people for that long, and especially at the age that we is now and shit, man. The age we is, what them young niggas out there doing, let them do them, because we was young before too. And we too old to be running around on stage wrestling with motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Fighting around and shit. Like, how long can this go on? How long can this keep going with Charleston White? How long can this keep going? He in his 40s. 45, some shit like that. He in his 40s. So how long can this shit keep going with him? You know, I'm not bashing him. I ain't got nothing bad to say. You know, what he doing, I'm proud of his success of what he's doing in the social media game. You know, whatever floats your boat. But how long can you keep this shit going, though? Because now people is actually touching him now. It's going from talking shit, throwing shit up. Now people is actually getting on stage and touching him now. I just want to know thoughts on that. I just want to know people's thoughts on, like, how long can he keep going with this shit? I know some people on this side like, oh, that wasn't shit. He did. Okay, it probably wasn't shit. You know, they probably didn't get the full beat down on him. I understand. I hear people like, oh, that wasn't shit. They have to jump him and all this shit. But when you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Of course, they didn't get him. What's good, cuz? What's happening, Keela? What's good? Yeah, I'm out here talking about Charleston White and what happened with Charleston White. I want to know people thoughts on that shit. Because it's the energy he put out there. I heard some people say, you know, he be on some real shit. Slow connection. Some people say he be on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? They like Charleston White be on real. He be talking real shit. You know. I say both. I ain't go. I'm not a hater. I'm not biased. I'm not a bandwagoner, which means I don't jump on people. Got a fucked up lighter, which means I don't jump on the bandwagon what people say. I'm just saying my opinion. My opinion is he got touched, and that's the most important thing. Of course, they didn't get the beat down on him, but he got touched. We too old to be getting touched. We too old to be running around on stage. You know what I'm saying? And falling down and shit like that. We too old for that type of shit. We too old to be fighting like that's the beginning. How long can this shit go? Because the people he been trolling and the people that's doing the shit to him, They young. They got 10, 20 more years of the bullshit left in them. How many more years of the bullshit do Charleston White got left? You know what I'm saying? How many more years of the bullshit do Charleston White got left? Because the people that's fucking with them, they got 10, 20 more years, they young. And that's why it is with trolling the youth. Like, this is my opinion on it. He said a lot of shit about King Von, the demon slayer. No matter what King Von did, he got to deal with that through God. And he young, so that ain't nothing. Like, me as a grown man, in my 40s, I don't have no say-so in what the fuck King Von, because I got kids King Von age. I got kids Lil Tim age. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have, that's their life. That shit gonna happen. Whatever happened with them was gonna happen regardless. I don't even know nothing about that shit. I'm not even in there. With me there, it would have happened. With me, where I was at when it happened, it was gonna happen. So we got no power over that shit. That's them kids. What power I got over is my kids that's their age. So I gotta worry about that type of shit. I can't worry about nobody else's damn kids. I can't get into beef and troll nobody else's damn kids. You know what I'm saying? I can't troll nobody else's kids and worry about nobody and try to get compensation and reap the benefits off trolling dead kids, because that's what it is. And I understand people say he do a lot for the youth. Where he at? He got this youth center. Good for him, but he's still trolling dead kids. And I got something to say on that too. Cause I'm for the youth. But I'm for a certain youth. Because there's some kids that you can't, he for the kids that he's trying to bring up the kids that ain't got no future or whatever like that. That's good. Me, I'm for the kids that got a future, that want to do something. Like I ain't worried about the kids that ain't trying to do nothing in life. That's them. They go do what they want to do. But if a kid's trying to do something and shit like that, youngsters, he trying to get something in life, they're the ones I try to help out. The ones that want to do good and shit like that. I don't really worry about the ones that's doing bad, and because that's them. But I'm not gonna troll nobody though. I'm not trolling. I'm not getting into the kid shit because I'm 40-something years old and I ain't got time to be on stage falling and fighting and niggas, because that's the beginning. Once you get touched, it's over from there. It's rappers with money. It's rappers that got twice as much money than Charleston White, and they dead because of that trolling shit. And they was young. We too old for that shit, man. We too old. The chickens is coming to roost on shit like that. I heard people like, no, he didn't change. He didn't talk about okay, if you get the attention on bullshit, you can't talk about dead people and Chinese people raping women and all that crazy shit. You can't talk about all that dumbass shit and then call yourself changing. Now you want to direct it towards a different, because that shit go still be on you. You might forget about it. Look at Tekashi 6ix9ine. He ain't got half as much money as what Tekashi got. And look what happened to Tekashi 6ix9ine. He got caught. He can't even exercise. He can't even go get a good workout without getting his motherfucking top knocked off. You know what I'm saying? And if they would have caught, if Charleston White, Lord forbid, I don't wish bad on nobody, but if he ever get caught in that predicament, like how Tekashi 6ix9ine got caught, it's going to be bad for him. It ain't gonna be the same way. A couple broken ribs and they stomping on me like they did Tekashi 6ix9ine. Tekashi 6ix9ine got off easy. They not gonna let Charleston White off easy. You trolling. And Tekashi 6ix9ine ain't doing cheap ass comedy shows. He traveling across the world to get his bread now. He going overseas getting his bread. Charleston White still going to hole in the walls and still going to hood shit. He's still in the U.S. trying to get his bread. He going to the people he been trolling, trying to get bread from, and you trolling them at the same time while you getting bread. I got y'all money in my pocket. I don't give a fuck. I got y'all right. That's ending your career right there. Because now who else gonna want to book you when you talking that shit to the audience? I got y'all money in my pocket. I don't give a fuck. Now you can't trust getting booked. This shit is real. This shit is real out here. You can play games if you want, but this shit real when you really in this shit. A motherfucker will book your ass for purposes like that. You playing games like that, a motherfucker will book your ass. Now this is the moment everybody been waiting for real. Everybody waiting like, how we gonna get this motherfucker? The motherfuckers that's on that type of time, they worry about like, okay, how we gonna? Now they know. They know how to get them. And for the people that's just the fans, you know what I'm saying? That's they glorify. Well, oh yeah, he hit him with the mic. He got y'all egging the shit on, egging him on. Because if y'all was his true fans, y'all tell him leave that shit alone. That comedy shit, he need to leave that shit alone. Because a motherfucker will book him just for these type of purposes. Just for this type of purpose right here. He better be lucky that shit was where it was at. He better be glad it wasn't in Detroit or nowhere or something like that. The motherfuckers been to strip him. In Chicago or Detroit somewhere, man, they been to strip that nigga. If that type of shit happen, motherfucker see one motherfucker hop on stage, baby lucky that wasn't a gang. It was just two niggas. The nigga said that was his uncle and nephew. Baby lucky that wasn't a gang. Think of a whole hood was in that bitch. Think of a whole hood was in that motherfucker. They would have stripped Charleston White. Back end would have been gone, front end, every end would have been gone. But this is the beginning. This ain't even the end. And that's the sad part about it. This is the beginning. Once you get touched, that's it. Once you get touched, that's it. For real. Charleston White too old for that shit. We too old for that shit. I'm too old for that shit. And I ain't let no nigga touch me. I'm not getting touched. You got to kill me. And that's them facts. I ain't just talking. Them just facts. I'm not getting touched. I ain't letting no nigga put in his hands on you. Have to kill me. You got to shoot me. Them facts. But I ain't putting myself out there like that to be touched. I'm not trolling young motherfuckers. I want to give these niggas advice than trolling. You can't, because they got longer than me. They ain't got that long. How long can Charles White stand this shit? How long can he be up there on stage? And niggas jumping on there. He taking hits, been the fuck around, broke something. A motherfucker been got a hold to him and do something real to him. How long can he take that shit? Because the niggas that's chasing him and jumping up on stage, they young. They young enough to jump on stage and real fast. They got 10, 20 years of the bullshit left in them. He 45 plus. He ain't got that long of the bullshit. The bullshit about over with him. He supposed to be done with the bullshit. Because you can't get caught like how Tekashi got caught. Tekashi got caught in LA Fitness. He working out. He can't even work out with that shit. He can't get caught that way. That little stage shit was just, that wasn't really shit, but that was just the tip of the iceberg. That was just to pop it off. When you see when he got touched, that popped it off. Now people know you can get touched, bro. It's easy. And you ain't supposed to get touched. That was the motherfucking fact. That's what people ain't looking at. That man ain't supposed to get touched. He Charleston White. No matter how much money he got, if he ain't got no money, no matter if he knew or not, he's still an entertainer. He ain't supposed to be touched. If you trolling motherfuckers like this, you don't supposed to be touched. That man ain't supposed to be touched. Based on the fact of he got paid to be there. He's supposed to be taken care of. Security, everything's supposed to be taken care of. A lot of people are like, oh, the security need to get fired. But you got to understand, this is a man that troll a lot of people. So he can't trust security. And them real facts. When you doing shit like that, you can't trust security because you got to go to some of them states. And them states is booking you. You carry your own niggas, but you got to have their security too. You got to have security. You got to hire security, local security, and security. You know what I'm saying? You can't troll because you troll the motherfucker. You don't know who can or who. You don't know who these security might be funny. Oh, yeah, this Charleston White. Hey, y'all know Charleston coming to the club. What you call it? Oh, y'all got to make it security just as shady as anybody. They not the police. They security. Some of them niggas in the hood, most of them niggas from the hood, most of them niggas don't like Charleston White. For real, you trolling motherfuckers like Lil Durk and shit like that. It's a whole bunch of motherfuckers. There's millions of motherfuckers that love Durk. There's a million stupid little kids out there that do any little dumbass shit because of because they love Durk. That shit is, and then the energy. I want to talk about the energy part now, because I'm a big fan of energy, of what energy you put out there. Okay, King Von, no matter what he did, that's his life. But us as adults, okay, I can understand Tekashi and them because they King Von age. I can understand the young kids can say what the fuck they want to say. They peers. You know what I'm saying? That's their peers. They can say what the fuck they want to say about them. That's their peers. But we adults. So as grown adults, we can't go off. We can't send that energy because we got kids. Like me, I don't know about everybody else. I had kids young, so I got grown kids. I got kids probably older than King Von. I got kids King Von age, Lil Tom age. So the energy that I put out there, I can't put that energy. My kids ain't doing shit like them. Yo, go sit down. I'll get back later with y'all. My kids ain't doing shit like them. But I got kids. So the energy, so you're the demon slayer. Oh, I'm glad he got that killed. I congratulate Lil Tim. He's a demon slayer. Oh, listen, he just took out King. That's fucked up energy to put out there because you got kids that age. When we 40-something years old, we got kids that age. Why we want to put some energy out there? And we got kids that age. So we got to keep that same energy if anything happens. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep that same type of energy if the shit happened to us. Well, I don't want to talk about nobody kid. I don't care what nobody kids did. I don't want that shit to happen to my kids. I don't want my kids to have to do nothing like that to nobody. So I put that energy out there. And at the same time, when people die, grown or not, by me having kids, I don't want to put no energy out there. Because if anything ever happened to me, I want people to look at me and let me go in peace. As a grown man like this, I want to go in peace, and I want my family to have peace when I leave. That man Charleston White ain't gonna have no peace. When he gone, he just gonna be gone. But he got kids. They gotta hear all the troll in his death and all the taunting in his death. This hit that, blah, 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 this and that. And I'm glad that happened. He had it coming, that nigga, laughing, and all the memes and all the shit that just finna be on if anything happened to him. He ain't thinking about that type of shit. He ain't thinking about his kids. His kids probably watched that. What happened on YouTube when they seen what happened to him, they probably watched that on YouTube and they probably had the cringe and felt something about that. You know what I'm saying? They probably felt some type of way because I had a cousin that had a daddy that went way worse than Charleston White. His pops was way worse than Charleston. His pops was real gangster. He locked up now, which is my uncle. Super thug. My cousin my age. We hung together like this. And his daddy was just still out there in the streets. My uncle was just out there. But he wasn't on no trolling like the Charleston White shit. Well, I'm getting at like the energy with the kids type shit. My cousin wasn't no slouch ass nigga. He wasn't no lame ass nigga. My cousin was thorough. But his main worries, he used to always tell me, man, I'm gonna be scared somebody will kill my daddy. All the time. Every time something, he's just worried about, because his daddy out there like that. His daddy always fighting, shooting, always in some shit, you know what I'm saying? And his main worry all the time, because daddy was just in the streets, was somebody go do something to his daddy. Somebody young, because his daddy was always fucking with young motherfuckers. And he's just like, somebody go do something to him. That's what he always was worried about. So when his Charleston white kids looking at that, by him doing all the trolling and all that, yeah, it might be providing for you, but you gotta look at the fact that your kids, man, they might not saying nothing, but deep inside, they cringe. When they see videos like that, cringe. Somebody punching, even though, yeah, he made a video, he ain't have no marks on his face, but that's not the point. You got lucky on that one. What's going to happen next time? Is it going to be worse the next time? Is you going to be in a hospital? Is you going to die? That's what your kids worry about. You worry about the fans. The fans is only fans because and you entertain them. That's what fans, that's how you get fans, from entertainment. When you entertain your fans, they're your fans for entertainment purposes. That's why they're your fans. They entertained by everything you do. And sometimes your fans will be entertained by your death. But the ones that's important is your kids, homie. Them the ones that's worried. You around here listening to the fans and shit, and the motherfuckers around here tackling you to the ground and doing all that shit. And it might not bother you, but the ones that is bothering is your kids, is the ones at home looking at your family, looking at that shit. Yeah, your homeboys might be like, yeah, we got them niggas, man, them whole ass niggas, look at it, they ain't do shit. But the real ones is looking at that shit is the ones at home. Them the ones they ain't laughing and joking and high-fiving and saying, yeah, he got them. You see when he hit him with the mic? And them the ones, they ain't saying that shit. The ones at home ain't saying that shit. What's that, Roshan? The ones at home ain't saying that shit. They ain't saying what the fans and what everybody else saying. Oh, I feel him, Charles White. Nah, they at home like, they worry. Because they saying what I'm saying. They saying like, damn, what's gonna be next? How long can this shit go on? What's gonna happen? How long, how far, what's next? What's next now? Everybody know all your moves. You know, you keep pig, pokers, mace, all that shit. That's the one thing too. My OGs always taught me, out of sight, out of mind. Out of sight, out of mind. Nobody's supposed to know you have anything. Nobody's supposed to suspect anything on you. Element of surprise. Motherfucker fuck with you, that's surprise. You don't supposed to be known for none of that shit. When you're known for it, people know how to come at you. They know how to come to you. When they know, oh yeah, he keep pig poke, he keep a pistol on, he keep this. You can't come at him light. You gotta come at him heavy. When it's time somebody come at me, I want them to come at me light. Don't come at me with all your guns. Underestimate me. That's how it's supposed to be. That's our OG code. All this shit, like Vezo just made a song, it's called Disappointment. Y'all gotta listen to that shit. It's on Lando, the dude Lando. But Lando, let your bitch know, whatever. He got a like a compilation, like album he coming out with, and Vezo got a song called Disappointed. And that song Disappointed goes to a lot of motherfuckers out here, older niggas that's our age. That song Disappointed. I'm disappointed in you OGs. You know what I'm saying? For real. That's disappointment right there, man. We older niggas. Let's stand for something different, man. Let's do something different. Come on, man. We got to form something different. We got to have a different coalition, man. We got to go to the round table as older niggas, as big homies. Cause that shit, and it's a lot of us like, we condoning that bullshit. That's why I condone, I big up Vezo for that song, Disappointment. Because I feel the same way. For real. I wish I could pull it up. I probably can't pull it up. I'm going to pull that shit up, y'all. Because I feel what Vezo talking about, man. It's real shit. We got to stand. We got to be more real as big homies, man. A lot of people say they ain't OG. They don't want to be called the word OG, but we ain't. You ain't OG. You a big homie then. We seasoned niggas. As seasoned niggas, we gotta stand up and be more. You know what I'm saying? Call bullshit out when it's called out too. When it's out there, that's bullshit. That shit Charleston White going through, that's some bullshit. That's some lame shit right there. Motherfuckers and Cardi, you can't blame the motherfuckers that put hands on it. They doing their job. Like I always say, if you ain't doing your job, it's like a robber. You getting robbed by a robber, you get caught slipping. Only person who wasn't doing his job was you. Because you supposed to stay on your toes at all times. And the robber doing his job, he robbing you. He's a robber. Your job is to stay on your toes. And if you caught slipping, you wasn't doing your job. The only person that was doing their job was the robber. Charleston White ain't doing his job, man. He supposed to been out here. Fuck all that trolling shit, cause that shit ain't go in. It started now. You got millions of people looking like, and then you trolling them down. Your fans, you fucking your bread up. I got it. This is it right now. I got y'all money in my pocket. All right, I got my back end. Y'all, nah. If you flop, you flop. Apologize or whatever. If you bomb on stage, you bomb on stage. But all that taunting the audience, it ain't gonna do it. I'm trying to find this song. Bear with me for a second. All right, I found it, y'all. I found it. Y'all bear with me, because I feel Vezo on this song. Now, I don't own the rights to this music, but I feel Vezo on this song, man. For real. Cause man, we gotta stand up, man. We big homies, man. That shit right there, all that trolling, it's disappointing in the old head. For real. Don't own the right to this music. Don't. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all, I'm just gonna stop it right there, though. Y'all heard what he said. I'm disappointed in you old heads. I'm disappointed in you old heads. For real, man. For real, I ain't trying to disappoint my youngins, man. Doing all that lame ass Charleston White shit, man. That shit lame, man. Fuck all that trolling, man. We got better things to do out here, man. We can't go backwards. We gotta go forward, man. And that shit right there is especially when we got kids these people age, man. How your kids gonna feel when they see somebody on stage his age, his or her age, jumping up, putting hands on you in a whole different state? He can't do nothing about it. I can't be in down south somewhere in a whole different state and motherfucker putting hands on me. I'm on camera, my kids looking at it, and they cringing because they can't even get to me. And they looking at the person in the camera. They feel like going down south and do something about the shit, but they can't. They don't know what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Nah, hell nah. I'm straight. Or anything happened to me, motherfuckers trolling. Anything ever happened to me, all down my kids' timeline, they talking about me and shit, talking that somebody finally got his ass and this and all that. Man, nah, my kids ain't trying to see no shit like that. And that's Charleston White future, man. His future is when you make your bed, man. When you play stupid games, you got a whole bunch of stupid prizes. It's coming his way. That's all I had to say about that shit. That's some stupid shit. When you play stupid games, you got a whole bunch of stupid prizes. I just had to chime in because when I be looking all down the timeline, just so many people just, they ain't do this to him. They ain't get to do this. Them niggas was weak as hell. And this is because that's not the point. People missing the fucking point. I'm speaking for his family. I'm speaking for the family point of view, for the family that's watching that shit, not a fan that's watching. I'm speaking that if that was my uncle, you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking if Charleston White, I ain't on no hating shit or nothing. I'm just speaking if Charleston White was my uncle. I'm looking at it from that point of view, not from the fans. Oh, they ain't really get to do nothing to him. Hey, he's straight. He on there with his face. Look at him. He showed the video. He was good. I'm not looking at it from that point of view. I'm looking at it from, if that was my uncle, that was my close family. I'm looking at that video like, oh, niggas and put him, oh, God, how long this go, I'll be ready to call him. How long this shit go on, How long this shit go have, you know, for somebody to really do something to you? For somebody to really touch you, how long this shit go, you know what I'm saying? Come on now, This shit gotta stop. All them that comedy should understand that's your bag. Damn, something gotta give, because I can't fly out to this way and do something to somebody. I can't, and evidently the niggas that's with you ain't with you. It could have been bad. Y'all better be glad the ones that's like, yeah, they ain't really do shit. Y'all better be glad they ain't do shit to his ass. Y'all better be glad. Better be glad he ain't get caught like Tekashi in the bathroom. Better be glad it was on stage. Because if that shit would have been in the bathroom, like how Tekashi 6ix9ine got caught with nobody to save him, nigga, they probably would have killed Charleston White. Them facts. Them facts. For real, they probably would have killed that nigga Charleston White. Them facts. If he would have got caught in that bathroom, like how Tekashi got caught, nobody around him, nobody there to save him, nigga, they would have stripped that nigga dead. Yeah, he putting it all on the line for a bag. That's what he doing. And that's why I be saying too, I said this a long time ago when I was younger and shit, man, because this shit used to happen to me a lot. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it real. I used to do shit. I used to say to myself, man, damn, dog. Worst thing to be happening is I succeed at some dumbass shit that don't supposed to happen. And I used to do that shit. And I had to catch myself like, bro, don't congratulate you on that shit because the shit be dumb. That don't mean it was smart. Because you succeeded at some shit. When you succeed at it, because you can succeed at some dumbass shit and that be person worst motherfucking problem. They got away with it. And when you get away with some shit, some dumbass shit, and that's your bag, you chasing that money, you go keep going for it. Because you like, this was working because it's working. It ain't even supposed to work, but this shit working for you. But it's dumbass shit. It can get you killed. That shit worse than the dope game, what he doing. It's worse than rapping. They say rapping is the most dangerous profession. That shit worse than rapping. Hell yeah, shit get your ass off. Because you fucking with people. You in a business where you gotta trust people that pay you to come. That's how you get paid. Motherfuckers book you to come here. How he don't know that wasn't no motherfucker one of them moves right there. And if it wasn't one of them moves right there, it gave a whole lot of niggas an idea. Don't mean it will continue to work for you. Yeah, them facts for real. Because you could do some shit and that shit'll work. And that shit don't even mean the worst shit was dumb as fuck, but it worked. And it fucked you up because it worked. Now I got you thinking that you done did some real shit, some good shit. And you keep trying that shit, and that shit gonna bite you in the ass. Because it worked once. And that's what Charleston White, this shit worked for him. It worked. He got a bag off of it. Now he gonna keep chasing that fucking bag until the fucking, I don't want to say it, but that's what happens. That shit worse than the fucking, what he doing is worse than the rap game. People not going to book. Yeah, for how he was. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Like everybody just people be on the side. Oh, he got away with it. That's why the real one. This okay. That's how y'all feel. But I'm looking at it from if that was my uncle. That was my close family. That ain't no real shit because I don't want to see that shit happen to my close. Only thing I'm thinking of what's next. Because, like you say, ain't nobody trying to book. You talk shit to the crowd. Not only that, nigga, not only hitting the nigga with the mic, you was holding the crowd out. I got y'all money, nigga. I got y'all money. Right on this and that. I got y'all money. Nigga, yeah. I got y'all money, nigga. I got this and that. I ain't worried about y'all. I got paid. So now you turn in the crowd. Now, after you turn into the crowd, somebody hopped on stage and put paws on you. Exactly. Could have tore that whole establishment up. So now you gotta look at this. Ain't nobody booking him like that no more if they thinking. So when you do get a booking, he gotta worry about that booking. I can book him. You can book him. Anybody can book him. Motherfucker might just be like, man, let's just see. Wait a while. He ain't got no bookings for a long time. Ain't nobody been fucking with him because of the incident that happened. He needs some money. We gonna throw about 5 bands out there. He gonna jump on anything after a while because it's only get worse from here. That's what I'm trying to explain to people. It only gets worse from here. Once the money go down, once the bookings and the money go down, now you get the desperateness happens. Now you go take anything. Just like some rappers at their peak, they was 100,000. You couldn't get the motherfuckers without 100,000. Yeah, the interviews with Barty got him on. He need them shows now. Them shows brought a different bag. Just like the rappers when they first get on, they 100,000, 50,000. Then as they get the trickling down, the popularity go down. Now they want shit. You can get some of these motherfuckers for 5,000. Some of them lesser than that, you know what I'm saying? So, and with him, his popularity might go down, but the trolling ain't gonna go nowhere. It's gonna be a motherfucker like, we got a chance. We finally got a chance. It's gonna be a day, motherfucker, like, we finally got a chance. And we can book this nigga. Let's get this nigga 5,000. We would have the weakest security at the door. Everything. Let's get this nigga 5,000. We have a whole gang in this bitch. Whole gang coming in this motherfucker. We gonna promote it, everybody, and then we gonna beat him, the nigga that's with him, the niggas that we finna run through them motherfuckers. And we gonna put it on camera. Now we got publicity now. Now we finna go viral. Exactly. 5,000 will get his ass out of there. And nobody know what happened. Nobody to blame, but a whole stampede stumped on them. They just be picking through the crowd of who did it. And the main corporate, the main masterminds behind it, the one that got paid off of it and gone out the fucking door. You know what I'm saying? That's a stupid fucking game to play. And now he's winning all the stupid prizes. All that on TV, all that on the camera, live. They ain't do nothing to me. I still got my money after that. Man, leave that shit alone, bro. Leave all this shit alone. That right there was the beginning to the end for you, buddy. Like, not a good end. Take what you got and leave it alone. Because you got to think about your family. I'm looking at it from a nephew point of view. Like, if that's my uncle or something, I'm looking at it from a kid point of view. Like, that's my family. Like, I wouldn't want, like, I had a cousin that, man, every fucking day I hang out with my cousin. We get a phone call, hey, man, what you want, man? I just be thinking somebody gonna kill my daddy. Because his daddy was out there on that crazy shit like that. That shit worries your kids. You can't think about yourself. He said, his people might get tired of getting that. Dog, that's the thing about this shit. Right now, he taking care of his peoples. He taking care of his mans is with him. You know what I'm saying? They getting that. But once that money get to going down, once them shows not coming and all that shit, that's when shit get different. That's when your boy, like when you was kicking him down to G every time y'all hang out. Now you can't kick him to G every time y'all hang. Now he talking shit. Now he blazing on you. Oh, that nigga ain't getting all that money, but he was the first nigga that was on he was the main nigga riding for you and all that shit. But when shit started going bad and shit, He could be the main nigga that's talking and shit. And then getting all that money, no motherfuckers on his ass. Cause he gonna see he can back out the shit. Once the shit go down, he can get about this shit. He like, I'm gone. They want his ass. I'm not finna get to taking the ass whoopings and shit like that. I ain't getting paid the money no more. He ain't even popping like that no more. And that's what goes on with his peoples, with his homeboys and shit. They finna be like, oh, he ain't even popping like. Once that money go down, they gone. They gonna be laughing and talking, man, they them niggas got his ass. I told the nigga not to do this shit, nigga. I told. They them gonna be the main ones talking shit about you. The motherfuckers, the niggas just rolling with you, just on your side right now. Once the shit get deep and the money gets gone, they ain't getting paid. Them the main niggas is gonna be talking shit about his ass. Hell no, man. I told the nigga about that shit. They got his motherfucker there. They did that nigga wrong, man. But what he thought? What do you think was gonna happen? But them was the niggas that was wrong. Y'all touch him, nigga. They right there, yeah, because you kicking that bread down to him. That's why I roll myself fuck a yes man. Because I know in the end, nigga only saying yes because you're giving him something. You only saying yes because you saying yes. The minute you saying no, he turn into a no man. For real, fuck a yes man. You keep yes mans around, you will do all type of dumb shit because a motherfucker ain't gonna correct you when you wrong. I don't want no yes man around me. I don't fuck with yes man. My niggas is my niggas. My niggas tell me how it is, for real, and I respect that. I respect when a motherfucker tell me when I'm fucking up. Don't let me go be a clown and shit. Don't let me do no clown ass shit. Check me. We might be mad. I might get mad at you right then and there and shit when it's happening the next day. I had to think, I'll thank you later. Like, these my nigga ain't let me go out like no clown. Do no clown ass shit. Because in the end, a yes man, he only saying yes because you saying yes. And when you saying no, that motherfucker, he like no. Ain't shit, I don't give a fuck. Anything can happen to that nigga. Man, fuck that nigga, man. Now he talking shit to your motherfucker now, man. Fuck that nigga. And that's all Charleston White future is. And he's supposed to know better than that because he act like he was from the streets. He act like he been through the shit, so he should know the game. He should know better than that. We seen shit. We seen shit through our older niggas. We done seen how motherfuckers done got fucked over through our. I know I have. I done seen motherfuckers that used to hang with my older homies and shit like that. And as I got grown, I don't see the shit no more. They don't even fuck around and talk to each other no more. You know what I'm saying? The same motherfuckers I used to call it, they used to hang with my uncles and hang with my older homies. They don't even talk to them no more. Some of them, you be like, damn, what happened to what you call it? You ain't seen it in 20 years. Yeah, the fame get to all of us, cause that's how the fame get to everybody. But we gotta learn how to control the fame. Like I said, when it's the fame get to you, but the main part is he got famous and he made it off some shit that ain't supposed to happen. When you pull some shit off, that's bullshit. That's what goes on. Everything people think, because you can try anything. Dedication and hard work. You can pull any fucking thing off. That's why they say anything's possible, and that's the truth. Anything's possible. You can pull some bullshit off with enough hard work and dedication. You can get paid and be successful at anything, even if it's the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? Some people be successful at the wrong shit. And that be their demise shit. Look at the mob. You know what I'm saying? What goes on for you, like, everything is a cycle. Got paid for being the #1 troll. What's good, cuz? Shout out, cuz? What's happening? What's good to everybody that's tuned in today? What's good, y'all? What's happening, man? For real. Thank y'all for tuning in. I was just this my confessional booth right here. I sit in my confessional booth and I confess. And this is one of my confessionals. Everybody was tuning in to that Charleston White. I supposed to have cuz Terrell's supposed to came in. He's supposed to came in. He supposed to went live with me. I've been on this motherfucker about 45 minutes. I'm ready to go get some weed. Now, I mean, I had the littlest blunt ever smoking on this motherfucker. It's gone. I'm ready to get some weed. Yeah, I had to tune in on that and chime in on that Charleston White shit, man. Like, cause you got different sides. I'm just keeping it real on my end. Like, as an older nigga, like, I ain't trying to be on stage, niggas on top of crunch. I've been and went to jail that night. You know what I'm saying? For real. I ain't gonna have motherfuckers on top of me beating on me. And he caused that shit on his own. And with the thing about it, you keep hearing people saying, "Oh, you can join, cuz I ain't tripping. Let's go." Let me try to get you in here. Yeah. I added you, cuz you can get in. Yeah, you got so many people. Cuz no, I
What's
can't
going
see you.
on? Can't see?
I can't see you at all.
Hold on. I see my picture up here and shit. Hold on.
It's just
Let me see something. Can you hear me?
I can hear you good, but I can't see you.
Let me see something. I think I fucked the camera thing up. I'm gonna come back in.
All right. Again, let's try this again, people. Let's try this again. Oh, hold on, cuz. I got him in. I got the other cuz in. Hold on. Hold on. What's happening, cuz? What's going on?
Let me on this motherfucker. Cuz always on the motherfucker show. Let me talk my shit. Check it out. So
Go
we talking
ahead.
about Charleston White, right?
Yeah, we talking about Charleston White.
Okay. Me personally, I don't agree with the trolling and all that shit that he do. You know, he taunting the dead and all that. All
Yeah, now,
all that
that's
is
the main thing to me.
all that is sucker shit. You know, that ain't even clown shit. It's sucker shit, right? But
Sure.
what we have to realize is do say real shit. It's just that, like I was trying to say, it was just too much to type. But I
But
think
how?
the real shit, I think the real shit that he said overrides the bullshit that he said.
That ain't no. That's a contradiction, cuz. Cause you can't say no real. You can't be on no sucker shit and real shit at the same time. Once you say some sucker shit and then you try to say some real shit, I can't trust none of the real shit you say because you say too much sucker shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you fucked everybody up with the sucker shit, and then it ain't the shit that he say. I don't judge a person by what they say at all. Like that ain't why I'm talking about Charleston White. I ain't talking bad on him or nothing. I ain't saying I ain't judging by his character. I mean judging by his words. I'm judging a man by his character, and his character is way off. Cause his judgment, what he's saying, and what he want to be for the youth and all, when the real shit that he say, he don't act that out. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
how many motherfucking pastors that you respect? Let me ask you that
I
question.
don't, I don't respect too many pastors. They playing their part. The pastor doing his part. I don't respect, I respect some, but I know his pastors out there that's fucked up too. That's the thing. It's a contradicting. No, I don't fuck with none of that shit. Like a motherfucker got to be way 100, especially at our age. Because
But
for
I
one,
don't.
like I don't know about everybody else. I'm a 43-year-old man with grown kids. I got a 26-year-old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they like King Von age. I grew up through, you know what I'm saying, being a grown up as a young adult, so I know how it is with the youth. So I got kids too, so I can't see myself trolling, talking about a kid, somebody that's my kid's age, about they death. It's the energy that you put out there. And then at the same time, because we know how it goes out here, especially with this internet shit. When I leave this, whenever I finally leave this earth, I want to leave here in peace, and I want my kids to have peace. Because once I leave here, I can't control what goes on out here once I leave here. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I rather leave a good path. Because what you do and the energy that you put out, it don't only reflects on you. It reflects
So,
on your kids
so,
and family
so,
too.
so with that being said, King Von is only getting back what he put out there.
But that's King Von. He young. That's for him and his family to do. Why would I enter that energy? Because I got my own kids to worry about. Who's to say one of my kids might not get caught up in no crazy stuff? I'm grown. I don't have nothing to do with that. And then at
No,
the same time, if anything leaves from me, say my kids the goodest kids ever. Now I'm putting bad karma on them because I'm talking about somebody that I ain't got nothing to do with. I'm putting now once they find out anything happened to me, my kids got to worry about just like that video yesterday, that video that happened.
mm-hmm.
We can look at it like, man, they ain't do shit to Charles White. Them niggas some hoe ass niggas. But his kids looking at it like, damn, what's gonna happen next? What if they woulda fucked my daddy up?
But
What
see,
if they
that's
would have had
that.
a knife?
But that's something that he don't think about far as
That's
what,
what I'm
what
saying.
comes out of his mouth.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
You know?
your actions speak louder because your actions don't say, or his actions ain't saying real nigga. His actions saying troll ass clown nigga. You can't be 45 plus on stage falling down, niggas punching. That's not a good look for me. I'm a grown man. I ain't even on. I'm not a Charleston White. Ain't nobody doing that to me. I'm not letting, and I don't want my kids to see no shit like that. They changing. They want to. They want to do something about it. Okay, now say something happened to them.
Mm-hmm.
Now look at all the trolling that's gonna happen to his dead body, all the memes and anything. Who want to look at that shit?
What you put
We
out,
we okay with it.
what you
His
put out,
family gotta be like, damn. Then they gonna be on the internet trying to fight back all what everybody's saying and all that crazy shit. That's clown shit.
what you put out in the atmosphere is most definitely gonna come back to you.
That's clown shit. That's what I'm saying. Now it only starts from here. Right now, that's the beginning. That ain't no end. This ain't no, you know what I'm saying? This just the beginning. You got touched. Once you get touched, now it's more touching to go. And it don't get no better. Because once the money start falling, once the shows stop, people stop booking them for shows. Only people gonna be booking them is the grimy motherfuckers that want to do grimy shit to them. Now you just getting it left and right, left and right, left and right. It don't get better for him.
Right.
It don't get better for him. He put himself in a predicament that it don't get better for him.
I mean, me personally, man, I don't jiggy with that culture of Chicago music. I don't like none of that shit. Like, I'm old school. Well, you old school. Only thing I feel from Chicago culture is Crucial Conflict, Twister, your R. Kelly's, all that King Von and all them other niggas. That shit is trash to me.
I fucks with all the music. I listen to it, but we ain't gotta react on it. It's dope. You know, I fucks with Dirk. That's my nigga. I listen to that shit. You know what I'm saying? I like Chicago music. But if we don't like Chicago music, we can't like Flint music because, man, that's what the shit turning into. We acting like Chicago on this motherfucker. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
when I'm saying no, I can't agree with you on that, cause like I don't think
We acting just like Chicago, bro.
every artist is not trolling the dead. It's only a few that I don't want to name that's only doing that, but not see Chicago. All them niggas is doing that because that's a culture that
That's
they
their culture
created.
down there.
Huh?
But the drill music period comes from Chicago.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
it ain't
Yeah.
about trolling the dead. It's about the drill music period. When you're making drill music, that comes from Chicago. And that's what they do. That's their shit. So they ain't really trolling. They really doing that shit. So
Right. I mean, but
when
it's a
other
troll.
cities say,
It's a troll when you look at it. When you talking to dead, it's a troll when you look at it, when you break it down. You know what I'm
it's just
saying?
like California. It's just like LA. They gang shit. They ain't trolling. They real about that shit. Like, we
Oh no,
go
no,
really
no,
keep
no, no.
it.
Gang life is not trolling. That's just a gang life. You know what I mean?
Chicago is mob life. Chicago, like, they really, that's what Bugsy Siegel, Al Capone, they've been having that type of mannerism. They've been having that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's them. So they own that. They've been on that type of shit. Chicago been on that type of shit that's them. They ain't trolling. That's how they living. It's their society. When they knock down all them motherfucking them towers down there, they knock down all them apartments and they put them all together. See what happens. This what happens.
I think it's just ultimately about Chicago. I think it's just they've been having a dark cloud over that whole city, man, for eons, man.
Yeah. But at the same time, that's what our opinion, but we ain't on TV like, fuck they artists.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck them people kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We
I ain't never been the type to say that because I got kids. I don't even see how people even fuck them kids. All
We
that
ain't
shit
saying
crazy.
fuck people kids, because those people kids and family down there. You know what I'm saying? That shit never ends. When you say that now, I can say fuck them motherfucking kids, and then I can say I'll rape Chinese bitches, and I'll rape, you know what I'm saying? Then I can say, you know what, I'm all for everybody, I'm for the youth, and I'm just this. And motherfuckers like, man, fuck what you talking about, nigga. You
But you
talking
know
about
what?
rape?
You know what? Personally, to be honest, because I didn't like study, dog. I think Charleston White, when he get to talking that type of shit, I think that's just being a character. I don't think that he really feel like that because, to be honest with you, me and the nigga Joe, right, then had conversation with this nigga on the phone. No motherfucking cap. I ain't got no hat on, right? And that nigga then told us all that shit that he be doing it is just for attention. It's just for this.
All right,
And
but
I
tell
can't do
King
nothing
Von
but
Mama that.
respect it.
Tell King Von Mama that.
Huh?
Tell King Von
mean,
Mama that.
you
Tell his
you
fans
absolutely
that.
right.
Tell his family that. You can't tell me you can't make no money off of me and my life and my family and troll us and say I was just joking. You can't smack me
But
and be
see,
like, I
here's
was
the
just
thing
playing.
though. But see, here's
I
the
was
thing
just
though.
playing,
Everybody
boy.
else do it. Everybody else doing it and make the money. Why
But
he can't?
everybody else that's doing it is doing it to their own peers. I can't step out as a grown ass man, smack a kid, and say I'm sorry. And then every kid come at me now. You know what I'm saying? We too grown for that shit. We too grown to walk out the door and look around and see, because how long do we have with that shit? How long do we got? We supposed to be done with the bullshit. We're
Man,
supposed to be walking around with pig pokers and all
attention
these
is a
bullshit.
fucking
You know what
drug.
I'm saying?
Attention is a drug, cause it don't
It
matter
does.
what age bracket you in.
But you gotta learn how to control. We know how to control the attention though. As a grown up, you gotta learn how to control. Especially when you got kids, you gotta look at everything around you. He just tried some shit. It worked, and he just going along with it. Like
Right.
I say, the worst thing that can happen to a person is they try some bullshit and it works.
Oh, he gonna get his he gonna get his issue the way he keep going. You know what I mean? Because you
It's
see
no way
how
there. It's no way for that. You can't turn around from that. It's a lot of shit that you can't turn around from. And that's all I'm saying. And now it's starting. Because he was trying to turn around. I ain't gonna lie, Charleston White was trying to, because at first I'm like, damn, all the trolling shit. Then I seen what he was doing. I'm like, okay, he trying to get on. Then when he got on, he started doing the comedy shit, you know what I'm saying? He started doing less of the trolling. He was trying, but that's like a gangster in the street that they murdered everybody. Now he want to be a preacher. It's like, hey, so one day somebody will walk in the church and peel your cap, nigga,
because he said I knew when he was a attention seeker, because when he said that you know, him doing all these things that he was doing for his community and speaking for the state of Texas, and getting with the senators and creating these programs for these kids and all this other shit. He wasn't going viral then, but once he started fucking with the youngsters, that's when he started becoming viral. So I'm like, okay, then, so that was your choice. You fell in love with that addiction of attention, and you got it, and now you can't let it go.
no,
You
you
know what
can't.
I'm saying?
You can't let it go. And then if you
Because
wanted to let it go,
because
they
you
ain't gonna let it
basically,
go.
because like I told him, I said basically you being a hypocrite. How can you be going for the right thing and be going for the people, for the young people,
Facts.
but then you
Facts.
turn around and you be on bullshit with the youngsters? That's right. Come on now, make
That's
that make
what it
sense.
sounds like to me is that's an opportunist.
Yeah,
That's an
yeah. He
opportunist.
said that too. He said it was opportunities, and he fell in love with the attention, and he started
Yeah,
making the money. You
that's
know
an
what I mean?
opportunist. An opportunist to tell you everything that you want to hear just to get that opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They can change opportunities. He a chameleon. I can
Mm-hmm.
adapt. He can adapt to different environments because there's different opportunities for him to take. If it wasn't no opportunity there, he won't take them. You know, he won't adapt to them environments. You can't trust a person like that. He can
Right.
say one thing and he can say another, and he can mean both things.
Right. Right.
And you're like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I mean, because
it's
obviously I look at it like this: the money that he was making when he was doing what he was doing, when he was doing the right thing, it couldn't have been the money that he's making now.
not. Hell no.
You know
It's
what I'm
not
saying?
half. It's not nowhere near the money. Like I
Yeah.
say, anybody go make the money. Anybody go do it. But it's a certain way to do it. Like, cause it's just like a rapper. Like they always said, like growing up, when niggas rapping, you can't do both. You can't be in the streets and you
Yeah.
can't rap at the
Yeah.
same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause it catch up with you. And what he doing is like he playing a deadly game because you
Oh,
need.
he rolling dice. He's
Yeah,
shooting
you
dice.
rolling dice hard because you need the community. You need people to pay for you to come to these shows. Because now you ain't just sitting on the couch no more and making money. You making show money now. That's a whole different money. That's a whole different bag. Show money. You know, you can do 5 shows in a week
But
and
then,
clean up.
this is the thing: the nigga used to stay out there in LA, and wasn't none of them niggas touching him. None of them niggas. All them niggas that's with that shit, that's with the shit, that nigga had been out in them places, and none of them niggas touched him. I don't understand that shit.
Because he wasn't trolling like he was trolling. Then he had so much behind him. Now it's a person to rock you to sleep. It ain't a certain way to skin a cat. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a certain way to get.
Hold on, cuz I gotta tap back in with you. Hold on.
Okay, for sure. He go tap back in, y'all. Yeah. Charleston White. We gonna see what's up. Who else on here? Are you back? You back? Yeah. I can't hear you good now. Nah, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you now, yeah.
Yeah, damn, that shit just throw me off. Where we were just at? Oh no, I was saying about him being down there. Well, I think what it was, he wasn't as big as he was back then.
Yeah, he wasn't as big, right? His voice wasn't as big now.
Yeah.
And he ain't crossed as many lines as he crossed right now. You know what I'm saying? People thought he was a real nigga, but when he started doing the cross, turning against the rappers and lightweight snitching on the pole, talking about he the police
Oh,
and
ain't no
all that.
lightweight snitching. Oh, he's snitching for sure, for sure. He gonna tell you
Yeah,
that.
yeah, he trying to snitch, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
he ain't doing nothing with that shit, right? What I'm saying, shit like that, like
Mm-hmm.
can't do all that shit, and then you want to be a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go on stage in front of thousands of people, and say you do got the best security. You only got about 10 of them. These are thousands of people. You lucky wasn't no gang in that moment. I think if it was a gang, think if them niggas was part of a gang, and there's about 100 of them in there, it would have been done with. Think if it was in the D or somewhere. Think if it came to Detroit with that crazy shit. Not only you talking to the people that you fucking with, you talking to the crowds. Talking about, I got y'all money. I got y'all money.
But you know what though? He a smart man because he pick and choose where he do his shows at.
Yeah, he pick his fights. He pick and choose his
You know what I
fights.
mean? He just like Mayweather. He know where to go and where not to go to
Yeah, he pick his fight. But but after a while, people go get to looking at that blueprint. Motherfuckers gonna start, let's go up here to down south. He got a show down south. Let's show up down here. Or let's book him a show. Let's go down. Let's hook up with the promoters down there. Let's book the show.
Oh, he a smart man when it comes to that booking shit. He told a story about how one nigga, I think he was from, matter of fact, he was from LA. And he said the nigga DM'd him and he was like, he wanted to interview him or whatever. And he was like, he started, doing the track record on Dog and couldn't really find nothing. You know what I'm saying on him? He like, oh, this is a setup, woo, blase speak. But come to find out, it really wasn't a setup. Dog just, I wouldn't say fell in love with the character, but I think how can I say it? I think he was just so in tune with this character of Charleston White. He wanted to interview the nigga, and he brought him to his crib, paid for his flight, paid for his room rental, all that. Paid that nigga $25,000 just to have a conversation with his ass. I said, wow. But he a smart man when it comes to that booking shit, though. He ain't going. He ain't going for anything.
But now, until that money, until them shows start going down, you gotta pay them bills. And it's like, man, I ain't nobody called in months. Oh, I got a $5,000 call. My want to pay me $5,000. I gotta go get that $5,000.
Right.
And you gonna get that $5,000. It ain't what you thought it was gonna be.
That might be the ticket to your ass on the way up out of here. You right.
On the way out of here. That's what I'm saying. I can't live like that, man. We too old to live. We supposed to be comfortable at this age right now, nigga.
Hell yeah.
I can't live like
we went through, all the shit that we done been through just individually. Like, I'm real paranoid and at this age, dog. So I can't, it's just certain shit I just can't do, dog.
I can't do. I want to live comfortable. So we done been through, that shit was in the past. We done been through. Right. Once you get through that storm, like you said some shit earlier, I seen on Facebook, some people is going through a storm or about to get in a storm. Some people going through a storm and some people getting out of the storm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 3 stages of life.
Exactly. And once you get out of that storm, you ain't trying to go back in that storm. You know what I'm saying? You done. You can be cool and live life and talk to your kids and try to teach them how to get through their storm. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how it is. And not put them in the storm, because when he putting himself in the storm and he putting, I don't even know it or not, he putting his kids and stuff, because anything happen to him, he gonna be gone, dead and gone. They gonna be the ones that came back listening to all the bullshit and everything, and people laughing and all the jokes and memes and all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they
he thinking selfish right now. He don't think about what could happen on if they catch his son type shit. You know what I'm saying?
He don't think about that type of shit.
He don't think about that. He thinks selfish. He think about all for himself. You know what I mean?
Exactly. He got the bag for himself. I'm getting the bag. fuck that shit, you know what I'm saying? But then you got to keep the same energy if some shit happen around, you know what I'm saying? Turn around. You got a son. Somebody do some of that shit to your son and by trolling, that's going to be the worst shit ever. Even for him, somebody do something to his son, he ain't going to know how to handle that shit.
But one thing I can say about that nigga, though, that motherfucker stand on what he say, though.
Yeah, he stand on it.
That motherfucker, and he ain't bagging down. You see from the video, he ain't bagging down. You know what I mean? He ain't running or whatever. I mean, all the shit that I look at it like this, all the shit that he talk, he gotta stand on that shit. It ain't
You have no choice. How can he back? He ain't have no choice. But to do what he had to do.
You right. There is the choice. It's just like niggas, that street niggas that's be doing all the crimes in the world, right? But the minute they catch a motherfucking case, they rat. Oh, you got a choice. You got a choice to tell, or you got a choice to stand on business. So you got a choice. You know what I mean? So it's just like that shit crazy, man. But the way he going, man, somebody gonna kill him, dog.
Yeah, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
Nah, hell no. You know, all money. I look at it like all money ain't good money, man.
And what happened on that stage was just the beginning. That's when you get touched. That's when everybody look at. That's the ideas now. Oh, he can be touched. Right. He ain't got that security that we thought he had. He don't got that. You know. Oh, he really ain't got that money like that. He ain't like Tekashi. Look at Tekashi 6ix9ine got way more money than he got, and he can't even go exercise without niggas touching him. Now, there's Charleston White somewhere way out, work at a restaurant or anywhere, in the bathroom, using the bathroom, nobody around in to stop anything, and they can just do what the fuck they want to do to you. They gonna treat him way worse than what they did to Tekashi 6ix9ine.
I mean, because you can have all the money in the world. All it takes is one slip up.
One slip. And then Tekashi 6ix9ine not known for having pig pokers, mace, guns, all this shit on him. So when they know when a nigga do step to him, he already know that this nigga coming correct. He know you got, for real, this nigga coming correct. He know you got a pig poker somewhere, some mace, a gun. He knows something somewhere. So he already dotted them I's and crossed them T's.
Man, we tried to book that nigga to get on the podcast. Guess how much he told us?
How much he tell you?
10K. I said, nigga, you smoking.
Man, please.
I say, nigga, you smoking. Then he started laughing.
Come to Black Coffee Cafe. We'll give him.
Man, hell no. For 10 grand, you gotta do a whole lot for 10 grand. Fuck that. Because if anything, at the most, we only talking about 2-3 hours. I ain't gonna give you 10,000 to have a conversation with your ass. If I pay you 10,000, I got to be at least making 40,000-50,000 off of you. Fuck exactly. For real. How you gonna do that if you book him and he come to your studio and you let whoever come in this motherfucking do whatever they gonna do to him and you catch it on camera? Or on some comedy show shit. Other than that, I ain't finna pay no 10 grand just to have no conversation.
Yeah, you gotta do a show and shit, but that shit finna bag up. He finna be talking less in a minute because whoever he must ain't got no agent or something, like somebody really like talking to him or something. Like he
man,
really
we got a homegirl, man, that's down there. Actually, Mo3 baby mama's mama. She was just telling me all about them niggas, him, Dewberry and shit. And the nigga's so arrogant because he got the money now. He ain't listening to nobody. This is the character that, because I talked to her like about a few weeks back, and she was just telling me, she was like, man, that nigga, he didn't reach a fucking plateau so high that can't nobody tell him nothing. Even niggas with money that got more money than him, because he's so in tune, he's so trapped into this character, he don't know nothing else.
Yeah.
And that shit crazy, dog.
This shit, like, I applaud him because he did this shit like he just out of nowhere. He just tried some shit and it worked. And he did this shit with his own with his own knowledge. So he like, fuck that shit. I'm gonna keep it going. I did this shit on my own. It worked. I'm gonna keep going for what I know. You know, I can't listen to nobody, and that's what he's doing. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I feel like the only way he blew up now, like the way how he did, is because ain't no censor on nothing in society anymore. You know what I mean? Exactly. I mean, commercials, they saying bitch and all types of shit.
And he said what he wanted to say.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want to say now. So
Yeah.
everybody liked the raw, uncensored type shit. You see what I'm saying? And
They were
then the
just playing
internet,
gas.
and then YouTube is worldwide, so it's like shit.
Yeah.
You know, who wouldn't blow up on his level? You know what I'm saying? And then he's shooting shots at all the known celebrities from Jada Pickens.
And they responded to it. That's what got it. When they responded, like when T.I. responded, you know what I'm saying? That's what got everything. When they responded to
That
the
made him have a long distance voice.
Exactly.
Once
They're
you
like,
got
oh,
the people attention that who you talking about, and you get, because all you doing is making you. If they wouldn't have said nothing, he wouldn't have no name.
He wouldn't have been nobody.
But by the fact that they responded to him and mentioned his name, they blow him up as just as them. You see what I'm saying? So
he on their level now. They looking at him like this is nobody nigga on T.I. level now. Instantly. Just like that. Then you got other people chiming in. Now you got the whole world chiming. Now his head is this fucking big and he don't know how to move.
I mean, because you ain't got no choice to, especially a nigga like T.I. He's still considered a street nigga in a sense. Like, I think his mentality is somewhat still of a street nigga. But if you say something to him, being at the fact of intelligent that he is, if you say some shit that's gonna touch his soul,
he gonna respond.
Hell, absolutely. But if you just doing this and it ain't no bark behind it, fuck that nigga. I already know what he on. He thinking like, oh, I know what he on. He just want me to
talk about his kids. That was sensitive. That was a sensitive subject about my
hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Jew, and that's all it took right there, and that just skyrocketed to where he at now. Like this motherfucker can't stop right now. To the point that now he want to stop because he want to stop. I don't care what nobody say.
Hell yeah, man. Because I mean, at the end of the day, you walking through these airports, somebody call your name, you instantly like, that ain't no way.
Exactly.
Oh, you're nervous and shit like that. You had like you said, we at an age to where everything should be smooth selling at this point.
Smooth, for real. We done got through everything, for real.
But what you think about is you tapped in with what's his face, Finesse 2 Times and his brother?
No, I've been hearing about, they talk about the honeycomb brazy shit that's going on with them.
No, it ain't that. It's what it is. Okay, he once was beefing with his little brother. So they had got back cool and shit. So just recently, I guess he was putting his little brother out. And he had his niggas try to remove him, but the little brother say that the niggas jumped him. But Finesse 2 Times say, no, that ain't what happened. He was like, it was so many niggas around him. One nigga hit him and he thought that them niggas jumped him. What you feel about that?
That's fucked up to me. I can't have nobody putting me and my brother had issues so many times. That's between me and my brother.
Right.
I can't have nobody putting their hands on, cause I've been to put my hands on him, and my brother been to jump this nigga. Like, nigga, what you doing, bro? Nigga,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, I don't feel that right there.
I don't feel that at all. I'm like, wow, that right there took a lot of respect off of me from guys. I'm like, man. But I look at it like them niggas reach them certain plateaus, man, and it's like they willing to lose self-respect and don't give a fuck how a nigga feel about them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. They take these bros, that bro code too motherfucking far, man. Because, like I say, I was just saying about yes men. These niggas don't be nothing but yes men. When you make it, you got a bunch of yes men. I don't want a bunch of yes men around me because a yes man only gonna say yes because you saying yes.
Right, exactly.
And the minute you say no, they like no.
Right.
You know what
I mean? Yeah. So it's whatever you say, and I want to be with money like that. I want to be around some motherfuckers that if I'm doing wrong, I can control that. And
we ain't finna do that shit.
Yeah.
You know how much it's gonna cost you? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I just be like, jump off the nigga, he right with me. I look at a nigga, whole ass nigga, the nigga right with me. Hell yeah, we jumping a nigga. Fuck that. You tripping. You know what I'm saying? You tripping, bro. That nigga don't even do nothing, man. You tripping, man. You got too much to lose.
Right.
And now we both ain't sitting there because we done fucked over a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, that's yes man shit. Right. I want a motherfucker to tell me when I'm wrong. I don't give a fuck if I don't like it.
Right.
I'm mad as hell that day. Next day, I'm gonna wake up like you right, bro. I
Mm-hmm.
was
Yeah,
tripping,
once
man.
you analyze it, cause you ain't gonna take heed to it off the rip, but once you analyze it
Yeah,
cause I mean you gotta respect anything that somebody say to you, especially if
exactly,
you fuck with them and they in your circle.
exactly.
So you have to
And
analyze what they
it's
say
good for you.
and say, okay, damn, you know what, I was wrong or whatever, or I went the wrong route on that way or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. And then you change your avenue, but you can't never grow if a nigga always telling you yes.
Yes, you can't, cause you don't know that ain't the real. Cause you go far. You know he ain't helping you grow. You know what I'm saying? He only with what you saying, cause he don't really know no better.
Right.
I
Yeah.
want to know
I
because
mean, a lot of
you
them
can be
niggas, do know better. It's just that they feel like the minute if they tell them something real that they not gonna like, then they gonna cut them off. So
exactly.
they looking at it like they ain't gonna cut off their breadwinner. You see what I'm saying? Who feeding them?
Really gonna
Fuck
cut
that.
everything off by being a yes man. Tell
Yeah,
me some
I
real
just
shit.
can't be no sucker and to make some
Yeah.
money. All
A lot
money
of
ain't
people
good money.
think a lot of people think because another motherfucker got more money or he more successful that okay he the smart one. He more no. You could
No,
be successful but you could be a dumb successful motherfucker. You
no
know what I'm
motherfucker,
saying?
right? It's just that
You
how
don't
you
need a
made the money.
motherfucker
That
that's
shit was just
smart.
perfect timing. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
You was in a better situation than me at that time to get to where you are. But that don't make
Exactly.
you smarter than me. You
That'll
know what I
make you
mean?
smarter. Exactly. For real. A lot of people they live by that. They no, you smarter and you know. I want a person that know if he know what's best for me. You know I'm fucking up. Don't let me fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Don't let all this
Some
shit
people
go.
nowadays, man, some people, they respect money more than they respect the person.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's it.
Because
What
a
they doing
nigga
for
could
him.
a nigga could be a fuck nigga, but have money, but everybody on his dick and riding him and saying he a real nigga, but everything that he do might be straight fuck nigga shit. But because he got money, he a real nigga or they fuck with him. That's crazy,
Going,
dog.
going back, I'm not saying it's a fact. I'm not saying it's a fact, but I'm just saying going back to the Charleston White and Dewberry shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like that might be his boy
Mm-hmm.
for now. But if anything go wrong, I don't think I could be wrong, but I don't think he gonna ride with him to the end like that. Because he wouldn't be letting him get into this type of shit right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I done seen him, Charles White, hanging off the four-wheeler like motherfucker, and he right there with him and all that shit. When you know what's gonna go, what could happen with this shit, bro. You know, both of
Mm-hmm.
you, Blueberry don't know his life is in more danger than Charleston White's.
Yeah, because he assisting the bullshit. He right there with it.
And you got to jump in front of him when anything happens. You playing this part. You right here, you his soldier, you his ride or die. So when
Mm.
it's time to ride, you go better ride. And when it's time to die, nigga, you better die.
Ain't no motherfucking question. For sure, for sure. Or live to tell the tale.
That's what he gonna do. Blueberry gonna tell every fucking detail for anything to go down. Cause he know what it is.
But
He gonna
I
live
think
it.
they got into it before. Don't quote me if I'm wrong, but I think a few months back they had got into it unless he titled the video that to get the views. But I
Yeah, he
think
probably did.
if I'm not mistaken, I think they had fell out for a little second, but they got right back together
It's gonna
because he
happen
know
if it didn't. Because
Charleston White a hothead and he just say anything that he want to say. Yeah, that nigga dog. That nigga to me, he be acting like he got a death wish, dog.
yeah, that's what I think.
Cause I mean, ain't nowhere in the world, man, I would be so eager to have attention like that to make some money, dog. You know what I mean? It
Yeah,
just
man. At his age though. Like once you make a certain amount of money, all right, I'm good. But all the trolling, but right now, like he really don't have a choice though. Right now, really, he just got to roll with what's going
yeah,
on.
cause he too far gone. He too
Yeah,
far gone.
he just got to roll with whatever's coming for him. You know what I'm saying? He made his bed. Now it's just time to lay in it. You know what I'm saying? It's time to go ahead and whatever coming for. That's what he got. He might have already accepted it though. He might have already accepted like, hey, one day something go happen. I'll just go ride this shit out until something happens.
Cause you can't think the whole fucking earth some hoes. You cannot think that.
That's how
You
he moves.
cannot. You cannot think that your little skinny little short ass is the only
For
tough
real.
motherfucker around this bitch.
Exactly. The
Because
toughest nigga he holds the
anybody can
title right now.
anybody can say whatever behind a motherfucking phone. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Then you could go
Yeah.
back and forth all day. but the time will tell if we see once we see each other.
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
He been holding it down. He's the toughest nigga around here. He be out in the crowds and everything. Like he held it down. But it's only one. It's just like I guess he had to make his bed with it. Some people make their bed with shit like that. Some I guess like how Tupac knew. It seemed like when Tupac before he died, it seemed like he knew what something was gonna happen to him. And he just made his bed up with it, like whatever happened, go happen. I'm just gonna make this music and just still continue to do what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And let it happen.
Right.
And it seems like that's him. He like, I'm gonna do what I do. He just gotta have a purpose for it. If that's what he owns. Then have a purpose for it though. You know what I'm saying? Don't just leave just for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Have a purpose.
But I don't
for
even well, since you brought up the Tupac situation, I don't even think that shit was really real because I mean, I read something that Biggie said back when all that shit was going on. He said he asked Pac, like, man, what's going on? Like, we was just cool, whatever. He said, man, I'm just only doing this shit to sell records.
Yeah, but he did. He probably was doing that too. But the contradiction of his death and all that shit, he knew something was going on.
Yeah, for sure.
Shot everywhere. You know what I'm saying? He knew. The Biggie shit probably was play.
Yeah,
but the Haitian Jack shit and the Jimmy Henchman shit,
that was on a whole nother
he
level.
knew something behind that was like, you know what I'm saying? And the shit with Lil Lane, with Baby Lane up in LA, you know what I'm saying? He knew he fucked around with some wrong motherfuckers though. He did that shit though, you know what I'm saying? But he knew something was coming. He might not knew how it was gonna happen,
Right.
He knew the way his life was living. That thug life movement that he was in, and the shit that he was saying, it could have happened from anywhere. The government could have did something to him. Like he knew he knew it could have happened from anywhere. Anybody could have wanted to took his life for many reasons. He knew that it was gonna happen, but he was okay with it. You know,
because he was a target just based off the fact of him being his parents being a Black Panther. But I just seen some shit just like recently, or probably close to a year ago, that they were saying that the FBI peeped the scene, everything of him getting killed. You know what I mean? Actually, his real daddy. You go check it out on what is that? What show is that? Not Mobile State of Mind, not Vlad TV. Damn, I can't think of the one nigga, man. When I see it, I'm gonna just send it to you. But he was just saying that before Pac got killed, he was under FBI surveillance. So they seen, but all the top dogs that was in the Black Panther, all them and their kids was on the FBI radar.
I can believe it though, because look how long it took. Look how long it took to bring Keefe D down, and Keefe D was just basically doing interviews and just telling motherfuckers for years, like, nigga, we did it.
But you know what though? I'm glad you spoke on that, because we supposed to been spoke on this shit on the podcast. But I think, to be honest with you, I think he just a fall guy. I really think that. Because at the end of the day, why would y'all wait? Because they say that he had a proffer agreement for 1 day, right?
Yeah.
So anything after that, they was able to come arrest him. Why would y'all wait almost 30-something years later to arrest him?
Because the dummy moved to Vegas. That was that's his downfall. The shit happened.
But they said he had been moved to Vegas though.
But he confessed to LA.
Because you gotta understand, cuz they could have been put a warrant out for his arrest, because you know why? Murder don't have no statute of limitations.
Well, it goes back to they didn't want to. They didn't want to do none of this shit to Keefe D. Keefe D got the same type of shit that Charleston White got into him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, he's not the person that killed him.
His nephew, whoever was, but the people that killed him dead. So he thought
because they saying it was the Lane nigga.
Yeah.
Then
he
it
thought
was the nigga.
everybody dead, and he'd confessed to the LAPD. Like some people gotta know they lost. He thought, oh, everybody dead. I confessed to the LAPD. I'm good. You confessing to LAPD. You ain't confessing no feds and nobody that control the whole. You just confess to this state right here. And
Right,
then
right,
Vegas wasn't giving a fuck because that's a black, that's Tupac.
right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't want to do that. We ain't got time for that shit. Swept under the rug.
Right.
He keeps bringing it up in these interviews. And now you got state attorney generals like, hey, y'all, what we gonna do about this? Because now Vegas, y'all gotta step up now. This man saying that he know what was going on. Vegas, what y'all gonna do now? The attorney general breathing down Vegas' neck now because of all these videos. Like, I understand y'all don't want to do shit about it, but hey, somebody gotta do something because this man in the video saying he know who did it. He done made statements in LA. He just told us that he made statements, and it's all out. And if he would have kept his mouth shut and wouldn't have made no videos and nothing, just would have lived his life, it would have been cool.
Yeah, because the dude who they said that actually killed Pac, not the Lane nigga, the baby Lane nigga, the nigga that was sitting.
Yeah, the big dude.
He was the closest on his side. He was just like, man, I can't really speak on that. He was like, because dude already in a fucked up situation as it is. He said, but I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna just leave it alone. He was like, if you ain't did it, and the two people that's accused of doing it and they dead now, what's the point to even talk about it?
Exactly.
He like, shit, from where I'm from, gangsters don't do no talking.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know, the Cali life, you know what I mean? That's just anywhere, a gangster, you know, all this.
He dry snitched on, he let the trolling and the fame get to it. Like, that's what people doing now, man. People our age, they're older people, I don't understand it. Like, niggas is going for the trolling fame shit. Like, man, leave that shit alone. If it's already there, let that shit go. People opening up old wounds and shit right now, man, out of nowhere because of this fame shit, man. Trying to get a couple dollars, man. Because of this
that shit. And it's other, no, don't go in there. It's, no, go use that bathroom. But it's other way. I don't understand that it's other ways to make the money. Why you got to go that route to be able to make? Okay, go ahead. Yeah,
controversy.
That's it.
Controversy. And that shit go sell fast. I know who did something to such and such, but it's in that shit. If you know who did it, you in the middle of the shit. I can still get out of it some type of. I can tell statute of limitations. Some people don't notice the statute of limitations. Shit, they ain't no statute of limitations on a lot of shit.
Yeah, they DJ Valid just said this was when all that shit was going on when they first busted him and shit. He was like, Keefe D couldn't have known the situation. He said, but the profit agreement was only for one day.
So, see, people don't know their rights.
Yeah,
they don't know, man. I confess. They told me they go wipe it on. They give me immunity. Then you got immunity for a day. They come pick your ass up tomorrow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They just hear these words you don't know. Find their proper agreement. If you don't know, they tell them, give me a dictionary before I sign it. What do proper agreement mean? Let me see a dictionary before I sign this one.
Right.
You know, big ass words and shit. And I'm like, okay, I'm good and shit. And you come get me like, you see, you signed I signed the proper agreement. Like, yeah, one day, come on back, on up in here. Like, you gotta know what that means, and you don't talk without a lawyer. That's why they say you don't ever supposed to talk without a lawyer.
The dude, you know, Big Gene, fucking Puffy, ex head bodyguard.
Yeah, Big Gene,
yeah. Had you been tapped into his shit?
Yeah, some of his shit he was talking about, because he don't believe it.
He was talking about he don't think that gonna get no time.
Yeah, he don't think it,
Yeah, he was. He said something. I can't remember the word that he used, but it was.
You think he gonna implicate Puffy?
Huh?
You think he go tell on Puffy? You think he gonna say anything about Puffy in it? Because they go press him.
I mean, but at the end of the day, probably now because of he in hot water.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying right now.
But in reality, it's all he say, she say.
Yeah,
because without that $1 million check, because you know they supposed to keep them over $1 million check.
Yeah.
So without that $1 million check, you ain't got nothing. But here say, she say. But
But anyway, even if he has some evidence, this one hot deep about Puffy. if you even got something on Puffy, Puffy got so much money connection. Puffy, you gonna die before Puffy go to jail.
So right. Because they mutual friend, some nigga name, I can't think of his name right now, but dude really finessed fucking Keefy D out the $1 million worth of the check. He finessed
Damn.
him. Cause Puffy supposed to gave it to him and he was supposed to give it to Dog. But he
Yeah.
never even went to Cali and never even gave the nigga or sent the nigga the check. So I said, wow, that's crazy. He got finessed out of $1 million, man. That shit crazy as a motherfucker.
Suge Knight had something to do with that. I think Suge Knight got backdoored in that deal. Some just telling me that I look at all the interviews when Suge Knight made his interview when talking to Tim.
You ain't tapped into his podcast?
I ain't been tapping in them. I've been seeing it, but I ain't been tapping in to
Cause
Suge Knight.
I want you to hold that thought on that part, what you just said. By you saying you think what you got to go
Yeah.
tap in, cuz that nigga talking
See?
that shit on that bitch, dog. It's
Yeah.
called
He too
Suge
cool
Knight.
with PPD, bro. It's like
Oh yeah,
he
because once upon a time, KVD said that they was tight.
yeah.
But he said that this what he just said on his recent interview. He said he believed Puffy was the bridge that bridged the gap between him and Suge,
Mm.
caused
Yeah.
them to beef. Yeah. But he broke it down to how he ain't had nothing to do with Pop. He was like, for one, let's say if I did have, why would I be the motherfucker in the car to
That's why that right there, that's why as soon as you get to talking, that's why I want to
he,
talk to you about
he
that
said
right there.
he said why would I be in the car? Because ain't nobody got that much aim. I even just seen a trained motherfucking what you call it, a trained sniper. He was one of the people that killed Saddam Hussein, and they just asked him in an interview just recently. They said, "What do you think about they saying quote unquote Suge had put a hit out on Pac?" He was like, "Well, for one, that'd be stupid on Suge end to be in the car for the, you
See,
know what I'm saying?"
well,
Because
I'm gonna tell you right now, of course Suge go use that. Of course Suge go use that because that's why I said Suge got backdoored out of all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? How it's supposed to went down. This why Suge, I listened to Suge interview with TMZ. He beat up at Keefy D. It's like he telling Keefy D in cold, keep this shit in the street, bro. Don't tell we used to play Pop Warner together. You know what I'm saying? Keep it in the street. Don't, you know what I'm saying? We had this deal. Don't put me in it. Because it seemed like what happened is Sugar Blood, Keefy D a Crip. But they had to do some type of business to get Pac up out of there. And Sugar, of course, he gonna use, well, I'm in the car. Because it ain't supposed to happen that day. They supposed to get Pac out of there, but it ain't supposed to happen like it happened. How it happened, well, this is my consumption, this is allegedly. How it happened was, okay, we finna pull it down, we finna get this nigga Pac out the way. Suge paid us. Suge got something to do with it. Suge set it up. We don't give a fuck about Suge. We gonna get that nigga, and if Suge in the car, get into that nigga Suge too. Make fuck both of them niggas.
Right.
And that's how it was. And Suge got hit, but he lived. But he wasn't gonna say it. So that's why I keep it. What he gonna do? He lived, but
I
what he
just
gonna
don't.
do? He ain't gonna say shit. He ain't gonna say we did it because he got something to do with that shit. He ain't gonna say that was the ultimate betrayal. That's how that shit go in Cali. Okay, you want to put something down? You want us to hit Pop? Okay, we gonna hit Pop. But if you in the car, we gonna kill two birds at one stone. But we don't like your bitch ass either, really. And they did that shit with Suge in the car. And that was the ultimate smacking betrayal with Suge. He got hit too, but he just didn't know what the fuck to do. Like them
Right.
niggas probably killed me too. Them niggas slick as fuck. And
I
that's what
kind of.
he used. He used that shit to get him out of it. Why would I have something to do with it? I'm in the car. Yeah, because they didn't give a fuck that you was in the car. If you wasn't in the car, it was gonna kill Pac. If you was in the car, it was gonna kill you and Pac and backdoor everything and still get paid any motherfucking way.
But
You already paid.
I think it would have been how can I say? I think it would have been more. They could have, cause the bullets, all that shit was only just aimed at the door.
Yeah, but it should in the
That
car.
whole
Fuck
car could have got
it.
lead. That whole car could have been riddled, type shit.
They got
If
who
it
they
was
was
for
gonna
both
get,
of them.
but they didn't give a fuck that Suge was in the car. And Suge, I'm telling you, they didn't care. They didn't care. Bullets still hit him in the head. But they like, we don't give. They like Suge in the car with him though. So what, nigga? Still do
That
it.
shit was through the great.
What
That
we
was
gonna
just through the
do?
grace of God that bullet didn't penetrate.
That's only the grace of
It hit
God that
something.
didn't.
It hit
It wasn't.
something in that car that made it slow
It
down.
went through that door, probably ricocheted or something, and hit his head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That
Slowed down
bullet.
when it got to his head.
Yeah, whatever
Yeah.
it hit something hard to where it slowed the bullet down.
It wasn't
Because
trying to do it. They wasn't trying. It wasn't nothing that was purposely done. It's just when whoever pulled down, they like, okay, so what? We in the car too. We finna get popped. But if one of them hit him, one of them hit him. What he gonna do?
hmm
What the fuck that nigga is?
because in reality, all them niggas jumped Tory Lane. Tory
Yes,
Lane.
that nigga
All them niggas.
nephew. All of them jumped him. So it's like, what we gonna give a fuck about you for? You paid it, but we don't give a fuck if that nigga in the car. So what? He set it up, but we still gonna get that nigga too. He put hands on my nephew too. We ain't gonna forget that part. That's exactly how I went out. We ain't gonna forget that part. Suge in the car. Listen, y'all. He gonna set it up, but he don't know that. If he, we gonna give it to his ass too. If he in that bitch, I don't give a fuck. Y'all give it to him too. He put hands on my nephew too. Murk both of them niggas' name. I don't give a fuck. As long as Pac dead, I don't give a fuck. And then she'll get up there by him saying, I used to play Pop Warner with a nigga just shot you in the head, nigga. I don't give a fuck about no Pop Warner. He just killed your fucking cash cow. You
Right.
get shot in the head. All of this, I'm not gonna tell what I mean. We go way back from I mean, like, man, don't. Man, since you got caught up, don't put me in it, man. Leave it how you know what I'm saying. Leave it how it is, bro. Don't say nothing else. You got don't put that's all Suge was saying. We go way back to Pop Warner, nigga. Don't put me in that shit, bro. I ain't gonna tell on you. You don't tell on me. I ain't gonna take
Right.
the stand on you. You don't take the stand on me. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
gonna take shit. That's what Suge's saying. Cause they ask, you gonna take the stand on him? Hell no, I ain't gonna take the stand.
I
We used to
don't
play
know,
Pop
man.
Warner.
I just don't
Stand on
see,
him, bro.
because
Like,
at
nigga,
that time, the saying of you worth more dead than alive. At that time, that saying wasn't a saying at the time. So I look at it like, why would he kill his bread and butter?
exactly. That's your cash cow. And Pac was just now growing up. Pac wasn't on his celebrity big status. He wasn't an icon then.
Right.
He was just becoming an icon. You know what I'm saying? He ain't
Right.
really solidify his foot in the door to have that much money yet. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He was
Yeah.
gonna be that nigga to be that Drake type nigga. He was gonna become that Drake type artist. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Right then and
Mm-hmm.
there. He was right at his peak. And he
25
put
years
right
old, dog.
25
25
years
years
old.
old. That's
Man.
crazy.
And look at his portfolio all the way until 25, dog. He did so much till 25, dog. You know what I'm saying? Think if he wouldn't have died. I was
Damn.
like the biggest label. He could be the richest
Man,
artist
hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
man, ever. Ever. He will be the richest artist, the
That
biggest
nigga would
label.
he would be looked at like Elvis.
Exactly. He would be looked at just like if he had around the nose. He would be the black Elvis, literally. He'd be looked at.
Then I would believe if Pac and Biggie was still alive, I don't think it would be none of this type of music that's going on today right now.
Because Pac was talking militant. He had talked that crazy shit, but he had a message in this shit though.
Mm-hmm.
He'd still bring you down to. He would still tell you a black man. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
he
saying?
had
He'll
something to
bring
say, and he was lyrical
yeah,
with it too. Now you don't
exactly.
have to be lyrical. All you have to be
Talk
now
about
is the
Pac would never talk
fame, a
about killing his
car, and some
friends.
money. Yeah. Nowadays,
He
all
never
you got to
talk
do is
about
just
killing
have a
his
nice
friends.
ass beat, talk some
Yeah,
shit, and you own.
you on.
That's
That's how it
crazy.
is now. Is to
That's
say anything, any controversy. Shit don't even be dope. It could just say some shit that's
right,
controversial.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Oh, he said, my man, mama dead. They shot his mama. Oh,
right,
shit.
right,
Damn.
right.
He really said that, dude. You know what I'm
He
saying? Like, the fuck? Shit like that. I done heard some crazy shit on motherfuckers, these little niggas albums. Like, they really said that?
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And
what
a
the
lot of
fuck?
them niggas be saying so much incriminating shit, man. That shit is crazy,
Yeah.
dog.
Crazy, man.
Hold on,
Crazy.
cuz. Hold on.
What's up? Look for everything get right now. So I gotta run off this damn door. I ain't going nowhere, cuz I'm still right here. I'm still right here, cuz if you gone, I ain't going nowhere yet. Gotta run off this damn door. I ain't going nowhere yet, cuz I'm still right here. I gotta go, cuz. Y'all tell cuz I gotta go. I gotta put my numbers in. I gotta go.